Kyle Busch, and well, Kyle Busch, and how sweet it was. Hello everyone, I'm Kim Coon here in the Fan and Media Engagement Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rearview Mirror. It was a triple header weekend at NASCAR's fastest short track with all three series running at, yep, you guessed it, Bristol, baby. The Camping World Truck Series kicked things off on Wednesday, and it was boss man Kyle Busch starting from the pole. Rowdy dominated the race, winning all three stages and netting the first checkered flag of the weekend in the UNOH 200. But afterwards, a laser-focused Kyle informed us that he had his eyes set on something even bigger for the weekend.
A lot of fun to come through the field like that. It kind of gave me some ideas about the rest of the week. Probably showed a bunch of stuff too, but that's what it's all about, man. This is the start of a triple, so hopefully we can get it.
Next up to tackle NASCAR's fastest short track was the Xfinity Series, and guess who won the pole? If you guessed Kyle Busch, you, my friend, are correct. Rowdy led the field of green in the Food City 300 and never looked back. After a speeding penalty on pit road late in the race, Kyle managed to battle back through the rear and capture his 91st win in the Xfinity Series, and more importantly, making him 2 for 2 on the weekend.
Camping World Truck Series win on Wednesday, Xfinity Series race win on Friday. He's the only driver to ever do the sweep in the top 3 series of NASCAR.
It was finally time for the veterans to hit the track in the Cup Series with some intense playoff implications on the horizon. Bubble drivers Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, and Clint Boyer were all eyeing their first win of the season to solidify their name in the playoffs. Could one of the three get the coveted victory? Could we potentially see a 14th different driver win this season? Or could Kyle Busch pull off the unthinkable sweep at Bristol? Only one way to find out. And now for the memorable moment of the week.
Caution zone.
Big wreck for the 24 of Chase Elliott just happened.
We talked about the playoff guys. The 24 of Chase Elliott looked good on points, but this is going to be very costly if he has heavy damage.
The 4 was trying to go around the lap car and just didn't know Chase Elliott was there.
And now it's up to Alan Gustafson and his 24-car crew to try to get this car repaired. They must keep it on the racetrack.
The race kicked off with a Stage 1 win from Kyle Busch, who had won every stage of the weekend to that point. But after a critical Stage 2 win for Matt Kenseth, Chase Elliott got sideways in 6th place, and just like that opens the door for those desperate bubble drivers to inch closer to him in points. But in the end, it was Kyle Busch who owned the weekend in all 3 series. Kyle earned his 2nd win of the season in the Cup Series, but more importantly, swept the weekend for only the 2nd time in NASCAR history. Afterwards, an ecstatic Kyle got the broom to solidify his dominance over the competition.
The broom came out, and Kyle Busch completes the sweep at Bristol again.
That'll do it for this week's edition of Rearview Mirror. Tune in next time as we throw it back with some awesome paint schemes at Darlington.